going to get some info about the shipping service. My company manufactures glassware, and we have signed in Mexico. Do you ship there? If we do, whether you can send the product by air or by ground transport. Which of two options could be safe to you? I'm worried because the glassware is so fashion. It's a way trend. But if you want, you can visit our website and it will figure out exact right date for each method. You can choose that one the best you so shines. I'm going to get some information to about ship service my company my manufacture glassware and we have China and Mexico. Do you ship there? If we do, whether you can send the product by air and by without transport. Which are two options could be safe to you? I'm going because the glassware is so restaurant is a version. But the one you can visit our website and it will figure out exact right date for each method. You can choose that one that best suits. I'm calling to get some information about the shipping service. My company manufactures glassware and we have some Mexico. Do you ship? Yes. If we do, whether you can send the product by air or by ground transport. Which is the two options would be safe to you? And would it because the glassware is so for that? Is always same, but you can visit our website. It will find out exact coverage for each method. You can choose that one that best suit your science. Hi, I'm going to get some information about the SIG service. My company manufactures glassware and we have a shop in Mexico. Do you ship there? If we do, whether you can send your product by air or by ground transport. Which two options would be safe to you? And would it because the glassware is so fresh? It's a question, but you want you can visit our website. It will figure out exact right list for each method. You can choose that on the one shoes your shyness.
7 through 49 refer to
From Fire Airport about contract to run now advertising campaign determine the city. Yes, they demonstrating some that we can start out at by beginning of my about the desire. They have a screen available. We need a list for around the terminal. You know the set they in browser installing essential screen right now. Pandemic or him back die away research measuring be
Did you get an update from your
in what you digital advertisement that we run on flat screen. They have a nice screen available. We need a list for around the terminal. You know the set they in the browser install it additional screen right now. Pandemic or him back die away to make sure they be ready in times. Lately, you get an update from our airport about contract to run our advertising campaign in temperature. Yes, listeners, and we can start out then beginning of March. In one month, digital advertisement that we could run for us. There are enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminal. You know, they said Borossi is additional screen right now. Whenever we call him back the virus to make sure they will be ready in time. Did you get an update from the one about our concept to run out advertising conveying terminals? The representatives. And what about the digital advertisement that we could run on a screen? They have enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know the set there is a policy install additional screen right now. Let me call him back right away just to make sure he'll be in times. Honest. Like did you get another need from fire airport about constructor to run out advertising campaign in Terminal C? They representation that we can shut. And what about digital advertisements? She could run off an screen. They have enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminal. You know, they said they are the production installed additional screen right now, but maybe going back by weather to make sure will be ready in time. The deliver an update for Ron Flyer. Yeah, what about contract to run out of time campaign in Terminal C? Get representative says that we can start out by the beginning of March. Okay, and what about digital advertisement? We could run for screen. They have enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know, the set they are in the process is installing additional screen right now. And we're going back that way just to make sure they will be ready. Yes, the Bordeaux we can start on the beginning of March. What about the digital of time when that could run on a screen? They have a screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know, they said they are in Borussia in additional screen right now, but now we're going back that way just to make sure they will be this time. About contract to run out of time in campaign in Terminal C. Yet their liberalization we can start out at beginning of March. And what about the additional advancement that we could run on another screen? They have a screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know they said they are in the policy in technology additional screen right now, but now we going back that way just to make sure they will be ready in time. The you get an update from airport about contract to run out of time in campaign terminal C. Yes, yes, Levinson. We can start at the beginning of March. And what about the digital advertisement? What about reference screen? They have enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know the sets they are in process installing additional screen right now. When we go in make right away to make sure they will be ready in time. And I think you got an update for the flyer about our contract to run our advertising campaign terminal C. Yes, the brand that said we can start our beginning of March. What about the details of the time that we would run on a screen? They have a screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know, they said they is the policy is installing additional screen right now. But I'm going to make that away just to make sure they will be ready in time. You got an update for them for the airport. Yes, the operation that we can start out. And what about this? No, after timing is what we done for that screen. They have a screen available. We need for around the terminal. You know, the sales they are in process is installing additional screen right now. But then we going back that way just to make sure they will be ready in time. Did you get a name from Fire Airport about our contract to run our advertising campaign in Terminal C? Yes, their liberation today said we start our beginning of May. And what about this no advertising? They will need on a screen. They are enough screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know the sets they are in production install additional screen right now. But then we go in back that way to make sure they will, will be ready. Did you get an update from Fire Airport about our contract to run our advertising campaign in Terminal C? Yes, their liberation set. And what about the digital assignments that will run on a screen? They are in a screen available. We need a need for around the terminals. You know the sales they are in the process for installing additional screen right now, but now we can back that occasion to make sure they will be in time.